This is the Simpson PS60843 gas pressure washer. I got this from Lowe's. It is 4,400 PSI and 4 gallons per minute. I'm gonna unbox it. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna oil it, and I'm gonna put gas in it and test it out. One quart of oil, 1030, a wand, siphon tube, what? You may have noticed something different about your machine. Some parts of the product may look different than pictured. Please be assured that the product is the same other than these minor differences. Same as what? Not sure what these edges are. Low ethanol fuel, engine oil. So this unit shipped with oil already in the pump. You can see it's at a good level. It also came with an additional cap for the pump oil, but it also has a red one already installed. So half turn, that walks out with an O-ring, and 10W40, I'm sorry, 15W40 in this if it goes black or you need to top it off. It's not shipped with engine oil in the crankcase. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. There's no dipstick on this side. Pull the other side out. That one has a dipstick. That's interesting. This should not have oil in it. Wipe that off. Set it in there like that. Empty. Comes with premium 4-cycle motor oil, 10W30. This is the Simpson brand, but any SAE will work. Perfect. Next, there's a filter. It's supposed to go on the water inlet, convex side out. You can see mine came deformed, damaged. It was sitting at the bottom of the box, so that's disappointing. I might contact Simpson and see if they can send me one of these in the mail, but I'll try and make do with forming it back. So it's almost there just by hand and a little bit of pliers. Got a 3/8 socket that fits over it pretty good. Kind of working it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna inspect. There's no tears around the edge. Not sure this is necessary, but you don't want sand and dirt going through your pump. Yeah, we'll live with that. The hump side out, so I'm just gonna stick it in there like that and use my multi-tool to seat that grommet in there. I don't know if there's a O-ring gland, but should get in there pretty good. Yeah, just work it in like that. Gotta leave enough threads for your hose. Okay, should be good. Now we're on the high pressure side of the pump. Large quick disconnect, pull it back, in, give it a tug. Gonna do the same thing for the wand. And the extension has threading on it. You can look in the tip of this, there's O-rings, so you don't need a Teflon tape or anything like that. That should pull it in. Okay, adjustable wrench, and we'll see if that leaks shortly here. Hold that back, quick like that, and time for gas. Quick check on the air filter, mostly to make sure there is one in here. Looks good. Almost good. That's why we check. So that probably took 1 to 2 gallons of fuel. This is kind of nice. It has a red tab in there that says fuel level. So see the liquid's right up to that tab. They say don't go above that. I think we're ready to fire it up, and I'll bring you out here. Next, you want to unroll your hose all the way, so that way you're not tripping over it. Make sure your wand is connected. You want the water off before you do that. Yep. Connected on both ends here. Switch to on. Keep the throttle near the rabbit. Choke, I'm going to keep it off. Fuel is on. Pull the trigger to relieve pressure. And one pull. There it goes. This mud's been on here about 3 days. it's got some power. You can see it took the paint right off this lower panel here. They make it a little rougher, I guess, for durability, but it's kind of ironic. I was trying to get that yellow stain off, and I'll touch that up with a urethane paint in another video. Overall, pretty good. It doesn't get the, you know, some of these stains. I don't want to get much closer, but it knocked all the mud off. That's really all I want for this. I'll move the truck, clean the driveway. So goodbye. Take the hose all the way off, quick disconnects, coil it up, hang it. The wand upside down, clears the tire. You can drag it around like that. Really ergonomic. A lot of pressure. I only used the 40-degree tip, but you get the others, of course. It's kind of funny. It came with this. Recommends ethanol fuel stabilizer, ethanol shield. Ethanol absorbs water, and that's why your gas goes bad. I bought this on a whim 15 years ago for a dirt bike. I don't even think it's cracked yet. So yeah, brand new. Go ahead, pour some of that in there. That's probably more than enough. So good stuff. You'll want to shut down the fuel, obviously, and I guess the ignition can stay on, doesn't really matter. If you can, store it inside. If you leave it outside and it gets cold, it could freeze the pump and break something. There might be fail safes for that, but I wouldn't chance it.